All right, so we love to take these deep dives into all the material you send over, and today we're looking at NAS appliances.
Oh, yeah.
3 of them, to be exact, and we're going to compare and see,
Yeah.
what stands out.
Right.
The HPE Alletra Storage MP B1000,
Okay.
the Dell PowerMax, and the StoneFly SSO NAS.
Cool.
What's the best fit for your needs?
Let's find out.
That's what we're here to find out.
You sent these over just in time because this is really interesting to me.
Right.
We've got HPE over here pushing their AI-driven cloud management.
Yeah.
Dell's really focused on cybersecurity. And then you have StoneFly emphasizing their, flexibility and scaling options.
Yeah, it's almost like they each picked their battleground.
Yeah, they each found their niche.
Totally. Okay, let's jump into it.
All right.
Something that I think we all care about: performance and efficiency.
Of course.
HPE says that the Alletra can lower costs by 40% for evolving workloads.
Okay.
They also say that you can scale performance and capacity separately. And then there's this whole thing about disaggregated block storage.
Right.
Is that as big of a deal as they're making it sound?
Well, disaggregated storage is pretty cool. It basically means you can scale processing power and storage separately.
Okay.
Like having a modular system
Oh,
instead of everything being bundled together.
I see.
But I'd be really curious to see how StoneFly stacks up against that.
Yeah.
Because they're offering a scale-out NAS system, which is sort of like building a network of storage devices that all work together.
Okay.
So you can start small.
Yeah.
And just keep adding more nodes as you need more capacity or performance.
I like that.
And that could be a real game changer.
Totally. Especially because they say that they can handle up to 128 nodes.
128
Yeah.
nodes.
Wow, what does that even look like in a real setup?
I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
Like a huge enterprise, maybe even a whole university system.
Oh, wow.
The fact that you can scale that much without hitting a ceiling,
Right.
that's incredible.
Right.
Think about it. You don't have to predict your future needs perfectly. You just start with what you need today.
Right.
And grow as your demands change.
I like that.
Huge advantage over having to rip and replace the whole system later on.
Yeah, definitely. And that probably helps with costs too.
Oh,
Right?
absolutely. Scale-out systems are generally more cost-effective.
Especially if you have unpredictable growth.
For sure.
Okay, but back to performance for a second.
Yeah.
Dell says that the PowerMax has a 50% improvement in response times. Plus, they have a 5-to-1 data reduction guarantee.
Bold claims.
Right.
Definitely grabs your attention.
Yeah.
But we have to remember marketing,
Yeah.
Always focused on those best-case scenarios.
Of course.
5-to-1 data reduction ratio is probably very specific to the data you're storing and the workloads that you're running.
Right.
It's not a universal guarantee.
Okay.
And while faster response times are always good, it's important to compare that to StoneFly.
Yeah.
Because StoneFly is known for speed and efficiency. So I wouldn't count them out just yet.
Yeah, you're right. We have to look beyond the marketing hype.
For sure.
Speaking of apples and oranges, let's move on to cloud integration and management.
Right.
HPE is really pushing the intuitive cloud experience everywhere with Alletra. They even say that AI can save you 98% of your operational time.
Wow. AI and cloud integration are definitely the hot topics right now.
Yeah.
But let's think about that 98% time saving.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Okay.
And how does that compare to StoneFly's pre-installed Cloud Connect feature?
Oh, that's right.
They support all the major public clouds.
Yeah.
Plus, they have their own private cloud option.
They do have their own private cloud offering.
Yeah, that's pretty unique.
That is.
It shows their commitment to flexibility.
Yeah.
They're not locking you into a specific cloud provider or forcing you to go all in on public cloud.
Okay.
You can choose what fits your needs and integrate it seamlessly
Yeah.
with your existing infrastructure. That's so valuable in today's IT world.
Totally.
It's about having options,
Yeah.
giving you the power to choose what works best for you,
Right.
rather than being forced into a one-size-fits-all solution. And
Yeah.
StoneFly seems to be taking the lead there.
Okay, so StoneFly is looking pretty good on the cloud integration front.
Yeah.
What about security and data protection?
All right, let's see.
Dell's calling the PowerMax the world's most secure mission-critical storage.
Okay.
They've got all these features.
All right.
Zero trust architecture, ransomware, anomaly detection, and granular cyber recovery.
Yeah, those are all important features, especially these days.
Yeah.
Cyber threats are everywhere.
Right.
But how do those features compare to StoneFly's ransomware protection suite?
Okay.
So StoneFly has air-gapped and immutable storage,
Right.
meaning your backup data is completely isolated and can't be touched.
Oh.
Even if someone gets into your system,
Oh, wow.
they've got multi-factor authentication for that extra layer of security. And then volume deletion protection.
Oh.
So even if someone tries to delete your entire backup, it's protected.
Wow. They really thought of everything.
They really have. And that focus on comprehensive security,
Yeah.
it gives them an edge.
Right.
While Dell's features are good,
Yeah.
StoneFly seems more robust and more proactive.
Yeah. It's like they're anticipating future threats.
Yeah.
And building in defenses before they even arise.
Exactly. And that's essential these days.
Okay, so strong on performance, strong on security. What about ease of management?
Right, because nobody wants to spend all day
Yeah.
wrestling with a complicated storage system.
Exactly.
So while HPE is really emphasizing their AI-driven cloud console and promising the simplified management,
Right.
it's worth noting that StoneFly's management interface is known for being really easy to use.
Okay, but they aren't pushing the AI angle as much.
Right.
Does that mean they're falling behind?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Sometimes, simplicity is more valuable
Right.
than all the flashy features. Yeah.
And StoneFly's focus on providing a stable and user-friendly platform combined with all that power could make them much more appealing for organizations that value straightforward management.
So it's not always about having the most cutting-edge features.
Right.
It's about finding the right balance
Exactly.
between functionality, usability, and reliability.
For sure.
And it seems like StoneFly is hitting that sweet spot.
They are offering a really comprehensive package.
Yeah.
Performance, security, scalability, and ease of management.
Okay.
All in one.
You've painted a really compelling picture
I try.
of StoneFly's strengths. But before we declare them the champion, let's talk about something that I think is often overlooked.
Okay.
Total cost of ownership.
Yes, the TCO.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about the price tag.
Right.
You have to factor in things like maintenance support, energy consumption, and potential upgrades down the line.
So true. And that can make or break a decision, especially for larger deployments.
So where do these appliances stand when it comes to the overall cost?
Well, HPE says that Electra can deliver 40% lower cost. But again, we need to see the fine print.
Okay.
Dell doesn't make any specific claims about costs.
Right.
But they do emphasize the efficiency of their system.
Okay.
But I think StoneFly might actually have a hidden advantage here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because remember, StoneFly systems are designed for scalability and efficiency.
Okay.
Their scale-out architecture lets you start small and add capacity as you need it.
I like that.
So that can save you a lot of money compared to buying a huge system up front or having to replace everything later on.
Right, that pay-as-you-grow approach can be really appealing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And then there's energy efficiency.
Oh, right.
StoneFly systems are designed to use less power, which means lower operating costs over time.
I see.
And they use really durable components.
Yeah.
So you'll probably get a longer lifespan out of their systems.
So even though they're not advertising it, their focus on efficiency could save you money in the long run.
Absolutely. It's about thinking long term.
Okay. So to recap.
Yeah.
We've talked about performance, scalability, security, cloud integration,
for sure,
management,
Yep.
and even the total cost of ownership.
It's a whole package.
And it seems like StoneFly is a strong contender
I think so, too.
in pretty much every category.
They've really impressed me.
Yeah.
Their approach is so comprehensive.
Right.
And they're all about flexibility and adaptability.
Sure.
And they don't mess around when it comes to security and reliability.
It seems like they really understand the challenges that people are facing with data storage.
And they're finding solutions.
So if you're looking for a new NAS appliance, StoneFly is worth a look.
Absolutely.
Don't just take our word for it, though.
Right.
Do your own research. Look at those materials we talked about.
Especially the ones from StoneFly.
Yeah. Explore their website, read some reviews.
Maybe even give them a call.
The more you learn about them,
the
more impressed I think you'll be.
I think so, too.
All right. Well, I think that brings us to the end of our deep dive.
It's been fun.
It has been a fascinating journey.
Yeah.
Through the world of NAS appliances.
So much to learn.
And I hope you found it helpful.
I hope so, too.
I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
What stood out to you?
What are you looking for in a NAS solution?
Leave us a comment. Send us a message.
We love to hear from you.
And until next time,
keep exploring.
Keep exploring this amazing world of data storage.
So much to discover.
We'll be back with more deep dives.
Oh, yeah.
On other exciting tech topics.
Can't wait. Remember, StoneFly systems are built for scalability and efficiency.
Okay.
Their scale-out architecture means you can start small.
Yeah.
and gradually add capacity as you need it, which can lead to significant cost savings compared to buying a larger system up front or having to replace the whole system later.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then there's energy efficiency.
Oh, right. Energy costs.
StoneFly systems are designed to minimize power consumption. And that can add up to lower operating costs over time.
Right. Especially over the life of the system.
Exactly. And they use high-quality, durable components. So you're likely to get a longer lifespan out of their systems as well.
So even though they might not be shouting about cost advantages, their design and focus on efficiency could give them a real edge.
Absolutely. It's about looking at the big picture.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've looked at performance, scalability, security,
integration,
management, and even the total cost of ownership.
The whole 9 yards.
And it seems like StoneFly has consistently emerged as a strong contender.
I agree.
If not the leader in each of these areas.
They've really impressed me with their comprehensive approach. Their focus on flexibility and adaptability. And their commitment to security and reliability.
It seems like they really get the challenges
They do.
that organizations face with data storage.
And they're coming up with the right solutions.
So for anyone out there listening, if you're looking for a new NAS appliance, I think StoneFly is worth checking out.
I would definitely recommend it.
But as always, don't just take our word for it.
Right. Do your own research.
Dig into the materials we talked about.
Especially the ones from StoneFly.
Yeah, check out their website, read reviews, maybe even reach out to them.
Get all the information.
The more you learn about StoneFly, I think the more impressed you'll be.
Me too.
Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive.
It's been a good one.
It's been a fascinating exploration of the world of NAS appliances.
Lots to think about.
And as always, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Your thoughts.
What features matter most to you?
What stood out in this comparison?
Let us know. Leave a comment. Send us a message.
We love to hear from you.
We do.
And until next time, keep exploring the amazing world of data storage.
There's always something new to discover.
We'll be back with more deep dives on other exciting tech topics.
Looking forward to it.